Welcome back to Bartle's Boutique, everybody. I'm Frankie. How you doing today? Today I'm going to do another top 10 list. And it's not really a top 10 list, it's just 10 of. It'll be the top 10 or 10 of the biggest assholes from a horror movie. Now, I don't know who you think of automatically when that question's asked to you. For me, a bunch of them popped up, and then I did a little thinking about it. Because this isn't a definitive list again, per se. This is just 10 of the 10 assholes that I recognized when watching the movie and be like, yeah, that dude's a douche. All right, number 10. Dale from Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this movie. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm pretty laid back. I love all Aliens and Predator movies. I love every slice of that universe. And as far as I'm concerned, Alien vs. Predator Requiem is just a what if. What if the aliens got on Earth? How would that work out? Anyway, Dale. He is the boyfriend of the love interest of one of the main characters. And that kid delivers pizza to her house, and they're all there having a party, and Dale has some shitty things to say to him.
I'm good, thanks.
It's a cute outfit, Rick.
Yeah, isn't Halloween in October?
But then I gotta admit that he got him right back.
Because now I know who ordered the sausage lovers.
But anyway, him and his buddies follow him outside.
Find him in 30 minutes or less, asshole.
And sucker punched him and threw his keys into the sewer. Then he tries to put his wisdom on the group as they're running from the predators and the aliens, and he's just a dumb fuck, but then he gets his in the end. Fuck. Pretty gruesome, actually. Oof. Number 9. Randy from Creepshow 2. Now this pick, he ends up being a big scumbag. He ain't an asshole per se at the beginning, but he's kind of an asshole. He's in Creepshow 2 in the episode The Raft. And they get there. They swim out to the raft. The oil slick monster comes out. And this guy watches 2 of his friends get ate by this thing.
It hurts!
And then him and his friend's girlfriend are stuck on it. They try to comfort each other because it's really cold.
Hold me. You've got to. We'll hold each other. We can both sit and watch that thing together.
And then, out of left field, he decides he's gonna look at her boobs and get kind of molesty on her. It's gross as fuck. And while he's doing that, it comes up through the rafters, grabs her face, and pulls her off the raft. he dives off and you think he's going to make it, but luckily for all of us, he's a shitbag and he didn't win, and the monster got him.
I beat you. What have you? I beat you.
I love Creepshow 2. Number 8. Wooly from Dawn of the Dead, 1978. Now, Wooly is a racist.
Blow all their asses off. Low-life bastards. Blow all their low-life little Puerto Rican and nigger asses right off.
A crybaby.
How the hell come we stick these low-life bastards in these big-ass fancy hotels anyway? Shit, man, this is better than I got.
And he's insane, because once they go to empty out the housing complex, he starts just blasting people left and right for no real reason.
Come on, you little bastards!
And that one scene, it's like, boom!
Billy's gone ape shit, man.
Oh shit, Tom Savini at his best. But again, Peter saves the day, and Wooly gets his.
Not that room!
Number 7. Robert from Boar. Boar came on my radar because Bill Moseley's in it, and I love everything Bill Moseley. Who doesn't? Robert is the boyfriend of the stepdaughter to Bill Moseley, and they're having a little getaway in the outback in Australia, and Robert and Bill's character take a walk. And while they're talking, you can just see he gives off the vibes right off the bat. There's a scene where they're in the car talking. He's talking to his girlfriend in front of everybody. It's kind of gross.
At the front to ourselves. Remember when you did that thing I was driving to Sydney?
You better not be doing that.
I was actually talking about this other thing that she does. Kind of tickles.
That doesn't really happen in real life. People don't talk to their girlfriend like that in front of their parents. I just don't see it. He's an asshole to her little brother.
Oh, fucking dick.
I wasn't talking about Blake. Shit.
And he's an asshole to Bill.
You know, I don't know much about you. I don't know your childhood. I don't know about your parents.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Well, it has everything to do with it because I want to make sure that Ellie is happy.
My parents were real good, Bruce. They were real good. Remind me, Bruce, how many times have you been married now? 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my point. I'm the poster child for what not to do.
Yeah.
And as they're having this conversation, they're walking, and then they come across this giant boar.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck? What the fuck is that?
And while Bill Moseley's character don't really know what's going on, he's like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Robert, being from Australia, understands they're in trouble.
Fucking pig.
Shit. So he pushes Bill Moseley to the ground and takes off running.
Fuck, there's someone out of here.
Fucking coward!
And then the thing jumps on Bill, and it's... yeah, pretty brutal, right? But luckily, Robert runs. He runs over the hill. They see him. He's like, hey, where's the other character? He's dead. And they're like, what? And about that time...
What's that?
And the boar grabs him and just takes off, and it just goes off cruising, and he's screaming the whole time. A fitting demise to that dickhead. Number 6. Joel from Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead, if you guys watch my channel, you know is one of my top 3, top 2 horror movies of all time. I love it. Stan Winston did a great job. Those guys did a great job. I'll say it every time, and I'll say it again. But Joel is he's a douchebag for sure. Anytime that you're in a situation where it's like,
really, Tracy, you know, Joel is a great guy once you get to know him.
You don't want to get to know him because he's a dickhead, right? And then he displays it left and right. Being kind of shitty to his extremely good-looking girlfriend.
Honey, get me a beer.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. What?
Making fun of Billy's glasses because they're kind of thick.
Check out this kid's glasses. We're talking Coke bottles.
And it gets even worse. He ends up running over Billy on accident with his motorbike. And instead of staying there and trying to handle it, he just takes his bike, loads it up on the trailer, and then takes off.
Oh, God.
Hey! The hell do you think you're doing?
You stay, I'm fucking. Is that what you want?
It was an accident. I almost hit him myself. Yeah, but I've been drinking.
Like a chicken shit. Apparently he had been in a drunk driving accident before, and he was scared he's going to get reamed. Well, that doesn't work out too good for him because he split and didn't do the right thing. Ed Harley calls Pumpkinhead on him, and things go awry. Well, he's shitty. He's still shitty after that. He goes to the cabin they're going to stay at. Then they follow him, and she tries to call, the one character tries to call the police, and he pulls the phone card out of the wall.
Damn you!
And then My Generation Superman comes in, Jeff East, and confronts him.
We're driving the nearest.
You're not going anywhere.
Hey!
Hey. What's up, man?
He ends up punching Joel, which is great.
Joel, just give me the keys, all right?
And he gets the keys, and they're gonna go take care of it, try to get help for Billy. And then he puts them both in a closet and locks them in.
Are you okay?
Hey! Hey, Steve! Let us out, man! We're in here! Oh, man, I just don't believe this.
Well, his brother comes home. He has a change of heart. He lets him out. But then, as people start dying from Pumpkinhead, that kind of solves that problem. But then Joel meets his ultimate end by Pumpkinhead.
It's dead.
Number 5. Rhodes, Day of the Dead, 1985. Rhodes is a prick. Rhodes, played by the late, great Joe Pilato, is probably the biggest asshole on a lot of people's lists if they were to put one together. He, in some ways, is right because these scientists are trying to find a cure when for all we know, they're the only people left. So it's kind of a waste of time. Okay, even if you find a cure, it's kind of like The Last of Us, really, if you think about it too hard. Okay, you've got a cure. How are you going to manufacture it when everything's gone? Everything's gone. Everything's in ruin. You're going to manufacture some just for the people you're with? Or how's that work? It's kind of a weird thing. But anyway, he's against helping these scientists because his guys are dying left and right, rounding up these zombies for them to do their experiments on.
Can't you understand?
I understand this. You and your playmates, you're running out of friends fast around here.
Can't we just get
You
along?
need us the way I see it, lady. I'm not so sure we need you at all.
But he's also a fucking scumbag.
Well, maybe I should cut off his extracurricular activities. Give some of the rest of us a shot at some loving.
Gross. And then he ends up finding out that Dr. Frankenstein is, he's crazy.
Now it's time for your reward. What is that?
Good night, Bob. What are you giving him in there, Frankenstein?
No, you must listen to me, Captain. You must listen.
Listen to this.
So he blasts him, and then all hell ensues because Sarah's boyfriend decides, after he gets bit and gets his arm chopped off and they save him, he decides he's going to let all the zombies into the complex anyway. So as soon as they see they're in the underground bunker, and as soon as the thing comes down with all the zombies, well, Rhodes and all those guys see it. Rhodes runs away. He's like, while them guys are going, oh my god, I don't know what to do, he's already like, fuck, and he jumps on a golf cart and takes off.
Holy shit.
And leaves them behind and locks the door behind them. And unfortunately for Rhodes, he runs into Bub.
Come on. Come on! Shit!
And Rhodes meets a very unpleasant end, which was unpleasant in real life because they used real guts for that scene. And Tom Savini's crew, they had him in a little refrigerator in there. When they left for the weekend, somebody unplugged it. When they come back, they had rotted, and they still used them.
Here we go, folks. Back in.
They come in and they just start devouring me. And when I did the inhale, all of it just crushed me.
So, I mean, on my video, he was ready to puke when that scene was over. And you can see zombies fanning, because you can't imagine how bad it stunk. But what can we do? At 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't run out and get pig intestines.
Number 4. Trent, Friday the 13th, 2009. This guy is a shitbag. I don't even know if anybody's really this mean. We meet Trent at a gas station. The main character, the guy from Supernatural, I can't think. Jared Padalecki, however you say his last name. Sorry, Austin, Texas native. Anyway, and that's where it was filmed. Anyway, he's looking for his lost sister because in the beginning of Friday the 13th, you're introduced to a group of people and they all die, or you think they all die. Well, one of them's his sister, so he's out putting up missing posters and everything. And while he's talking to the guy that runs the gas station,
maybe if he understands the situation.
Hey, are you gonna buy something? I mean, you've been up here for quite a while yapping, so.
Sure. Guess I'm an asshole.
You okay, bro? Everything good?
But I'm not your bro.
So you don't want to be friends after this? You don't want to hang out?
Let it go, Trent.
It's not me. This guy's being a dick.
Yeah, it's me. Obviously, I'm the one being a dick.
it's just he's more of a prick than what you think. And that happens, and they go out to Trent's parents' cabin, and you can tell he's just a rich douchebag. He wants everybody to see how rich he is and how cool the cabin is, but he don't want them to tear anything up, and he's he overreacts on everything. He's dating the one girl. Jared's character shows up at the cabin. She invites him in for some reason, and then Trent comes down and they almost get into it. He leaves, and then she just jumps on the motorbike and leaves with him. So he decides to have sex with the character Bree, who's a hottie in herself, and some of the stuff he says.
Your tits are stupendous. Your tits are fucking just so juicy, dude. You got perfect nipple placement, baby. These would win in a fucking titty contest.
It's funny, but it's gross. I will say that Trent, for being such a prick, he probably has the best scream in the series, or if not the best, one of the best screams in the series.
Hey, Jenna, fuck this guy. Let's get out of here.
And he's running through the woods and drops the gun.
Fuck are you, gun?
He actually talks to the gun, can't find the gun, and then he meets his end in brutal fashion as well. Number 3. Stuart Wolf. Now, Stuart is, man, what a cocksucker of a character. He works at the same firm that, I think it's a publishing firm, that Jack Nicholson works at. He's kind of like his understudy, or he looks up to Jack Nicholson, but he's also trying to stab him in the back and get his job. Well, he accomplishes that. He gets his job.
First, let me say congratulations on being the new editor-in-chief. What? Alden said that?
And on top of that, he's having an affair with Jack's wife.
Hey, Will, what's going on? Hey, what the fuck's wrong?
Ow! Jesus Christ!
What did he...
Man, he is such a slime ball.
What do you want me to do? I'll do it. Resign today. Promise never to see Charlotte again. Just tell me what to do. I want you to resign today. Well, I can't do that.
And then James Spader, who plays this character, he turns into a werewolf too.
With her throat torn open. Charlotte Schuyler Randall.
Yeah, stunning, isn't it? I just hope they don't go after Will. Will? Go after Will? Why would they go after Will? He's the husband. If they do go after Will, and I hope to God that they don't, but if they do, I'd like to put in another bid for the job.
Randall's contract gives him the right to name his own replacement.
Would that contract still hold if Will was arrested?
Yes, unless, of course, he was convicted. So I guess you'll just have to keep your fingers crossed.
I didn't mean...
Really? What did you mean?
I hope to God that he's innocent, and if he is, screw the job. But if he's guilty, screw Roy McAllister.
And he acts real slimy towards Michelle Pfeiffer.
What an interesting scent you have. Would you have a drink with me when we're done here, Miss Alden? I'd really like to get to know you. Don't break our date.
One good scene that's great is when Jack gets his job back, gets back in power, and then fires Stuart. He runs into him. No, let me get this straight. He runs into him in the bathroom, because I haven't watched it in a while. He runs into him in the bathroom, and he's taking a piss, and Stuart comes in, and all this shit's going on. He just comes, stands right beside him, and Jack just turns around and pisses on his leg.
Will, I was just about to come see you, tell you I talked to Alden about the senior consultant position. It's yours if you want it. Well, thank you, Stuart, but I've had a better offer. Really? I don't understand. It's fairly simple. I did the same thing you did. I nagged Alden until he gave me your job. I guess the best man won. Shit, I'm glad in a way. I mean, I couldn't have given it up, and I didn't like the way I got it. You're fired, Stuart. Don't do it to me, Will. It'll ruin me. It's best for the firm. You vindictive son of a bitch. The best thing for the firm is me. This is fucking Ripley.
Are you crazy? No. I'm just marking my territory.
He said, I'm just marking my territory. It's so good. Then they have a big battle at the end, and he gets his. Number 2. Burke from Aliens, Paul Reiser. Now, he's on a lot of people's list because this guy is a douchebag. You think he's nice, he's a company man, but he seems to be helping Ripley. And what you find out later is she gets thrown to the wolves because she tells them the story and where the derelict spacecraft was on LV-426. And Paul Reiser sends people from the colony to go check it out, see if it's real.
Just like they'll know that you were responsible for the deaths of 157 colonists here.
Wait a second.
You sent them to that ship.
You're wrong.
I just checked the colony log. Directive dated 6/12/79, signed Burke, Carter J. You sent them out there and you didn't even warn them.
What if that ship didn't even exist? Did you ever think about that? I didn't know. So now if I went and made a major security situation out of it, everybody steps in, administration steps in, and there's no exclusive rights for anybody. Nobody wins. So I made a decision and it was wrong. It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call.
Bad call?
Right.
These people are dead, Burke! Don't you have any idea what you've done here?
So it's basically his fault for not having any kind of security because he wanted all the money. He wanted all the reward for that. Well, they get there, and Ripley does some digging and finds out he's a piece of shit, and then throws it in. The mistake she makes, she throws it in his face. Because then her and Newt go to have a nap. He sneaks in there, tumps over the face huggers, and then locks the door. They're trying to get the attention of the Space Marines, and he.
Help!
Hicks!
Say again, Bishop. You've got it into auto refuel mode and the sequencing right? Okay, good. Stay on it. Get back to me when you've activated the launch cycle.
She finally gets uses a lighter to set off the sprinkler system. And they come in there and take care of the face huggers, and then they want to blast Burke, but then the lights go out, and then the aliens attack. He runs to a side door and locks it behind him, then turns around and you think he gets his. Just an inner jaw to the head or something, but in a deleted scene.
Oh, God. It's inside. Oh! God! God! Move. Me. Oh, God.
So either way, he got his in a special way. I like to think that he actually got face raped and had to deal with all that. That's great. And the number one asshole on my list is AJ from Barbarian. Now, this was perfect casting as far as I'm concerned. AJ is played by Justin Long. And right away, everybody loves Justin Long, right? For the most part, everybody loves him. You think of Justin Long in real life, and you think of, oh, he was dating Drew Barrymore, and they were the cutest couple, and he just seems like the nicest guy in real life. And you meet him, and he's driving along the coast of California in his convertible, and he gets a call from his manager and his production team or whatever.
Yellow!
Hey, AJ, I have David Stern and Melissa Herberts for you.
Love it! Yo, what's up?
Hi, AJ.
Hey, AJ, we need to discuss something that's just come through.
Cool, what's up?
So this is a bit of an awkward conversation, but there's been a troubling development.
Okay.
Apparently Megan Maddox has contacted the network through her lawyer, and she's made a very serious accusation against you.
Really? What'd she say?
She's claimed that you were sexually aggressive during the filming of the pilot, and she no longer wants to move forward if you're involved.
What?
The network is taking this very seriously.
AJ, I think honestly the most likely outcome of all of this is that even if the show does go forwards, it's very unlikely that you will be involved.
That fucking bitch! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait a minute, you guys. Wait. This is totally blown out of proportion.
Okay, I think it's important to say that it's not in your best interest to go into details on this call.
The fuck does that mean, Melissa? I was the first to be attached to that. She came on after me.
David, I think we should tell him the other thing.
No, I think right now he just needs to cool down.
What other? What other?
It's not important, AJ. You just have to relax.
No. Fuck that. What other? What else?
There's going to be a story tomorrow in the Hollywood Reporter about this.
Yo, what's she saying I did? Is she saying I raped her or something?
AJ, why don't you just calm down?
No, okay. What the fuck is she saying?
Yes, she's saying that you raped her.
Well, apparently he's being accused of raping one of his co-stars, and you're like, you're still wanting to believe him because he's Justin Long, right? He was in Tusk too, and that was great. But then it cuts to him, and he goes to his financial advisor, and he gives him his files back, and he's like, you don't want nothing to do with him either. And then he's trying to figure out what to do, so he's going to sell some houses that he owns in Detroit. I think in the movie that's where he's from, because one of his best friends is from there. And he goes back, and then it cuts to a scene where he's hanging out with his friend.
What up, faggot? Guess who's back in town?
Can we just real talk for a moment though? Can we real talk?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, just what the fuck actually did happen with you guys? No, dude, I'm saying, you're my boy. Obviously, I'm gonna believe whatever you tell me.
Right.
I gotta hear you say
I know. Dude, I'll be real with you.
That's all I'm asking. That's the only thing I'm asking.
Let me be real with you. We fucked. We did fuck, okay?
Right.
She just took some convincing is all. That's it.
Okay, but what the fuck does that mean, though? Was she did she say no?
I mean...
no, stop?
At first, but I wasn't come here, bitch, I'm gonna rape you. I'm a persistent dude, right? I'm fucking eye of the tiger.
And then you find out, okay, he is a piece of shit. She was telling him no. He did take it too far, and then she just gave in. And it's oh, what a piece of shit. So he goes to his Airbnb, whatever that is, Airbnb. What is that called? Where you rent a house and it's already got furniture and everything in it. Anyway, he has one of those in a shitty ass neighborhood outside of Detroit. He goes there. There's people stuff there. There's a car parked outside, I believe. Anyway, he doesn't know what's going on. It's not supposed to be rented out because the two people that were there that end up getting screwed up in the basement, they're supposed to be long gone, but they're not. He finds the basement, and he is such a piece of shit that he finds a secret door in the basement.
Can underground rooms be listed as square footage? Below grade spaces, basements, dens, etc. do not usually count. Okay, usually, but it can be noted separately in the listing's total area. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, bitch. This. Oh, gross.
Because he's gonna be losing a bunch of money because he's fired. There's an article in one of the Hollywood magazines that's gonna label him a rapist. So his career is pretty much done at this point. Anyway, it doesn't bother him at all. While he's sitting there using a tape measure to see how much square footage he's got there, there's a room with a bloody with a bloodstained bed and a old school 80s video camera on a tripod. It don't even take pause like, what is that? He don't even care about it. And then he finds out what's going on, which is great because he's such a shitbag at this point that when the monster mother, I can't think of her, baby mother, whatever that fucking gross thing was, whatever that thing was called, when it grabs a hold of him, it drags him into a room that has another TV with a VCR, and this thing's watching breastfeeding videos, and she makes Justin Long drink her breast milk, which is gross as hell.
Little practice, you'll find share
tender. And things happen. He and the girl escape, and there's a bum out there that goes to help him. They go hide in this old water tower. Well, she finds him, kills the bum. Then they run. They're in a fenced-in area. They don't know where to go, so they go up on top of the water tower.
Wait for me!
Come on! Oh, another thing. Another douchebag move. She's like, "You got a gun?" He's like, "That's right." He pulls out a gun that he found in the basement.
Your gun!
Oh.
Fuck!
And then as soon as he pulls it out, he fumbles it and drops it off the water tower. And then he's looking. He sees her running up there, and he goes, "We can't leave." And then he just looks at her and decides,
there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to fucking go! I can get away. But you're gonna have to slow her down. Hey!
Don't!
Come get your baby!
I'm throwing her off the water tower. So he throws her off the water tower. The monster sees it, runs, jumps to try to save her, and they both land on the ground, and he thinks they're both dead, so he goes down there, picks up the gun, and I think he's going to shoot the monster, or the mother, or whatever that thing is, and she starts moving, and he's like, "Oh!" And then the shit he says is just so gross.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I had no choice, you know? She was gonna kill us both, and I had no time to think. I fucking panicked. I didn't even let go. You started to slip. There's nothing I could do. You get it, right? Okay. You're gonna be okay. I got you. I'm saving you. You're okay.
Yeah, real gross shit. But then the monster jumps up, grabs him, and he gets his in spectacular fashion. I highly recommend Barbarian. If you have never seen it, it is so fucked up. It's great. It's so great. I love it so much. So there you have it. There's 10 of the biggest assholes in horror movies that I can think of off the top of my head. What are some assholes from movies that you think of when you think of this? Tell me in the comments if you have a list, or if you agree or disagree with anybody on my list. I know you guys probably didn't have any. Oh, Alien vs. Predator sucks. All right, you live that life. I'm gonna live my life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please check out my other socials if you can. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later.
Ugh.